Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a video review of the Transformers Prime Season 3 Beast Hunters Voyager class Shockwave. He's a intermediate level 2. He is the Series 2 and he's the third figure. So yeah, okay, so for the packaging, no, it's not much. You got the open window here. You got the try me thing, which if you push it, his hyperflux cannon spins around. Then you got the open window on the top, which I don't know why they have that, but okay. They have a nice picture of Predaking here, a nice picture of Shockwave. And on this side they have a picture of Shockwave also with his technical data and his small bio. He's got a strength of 9, which is good, intelligence of 10, which if you've seen the Transformers Prime series, you would expect because he's a mad scientist of sorts. He has a speed of 3, which is okay, I guess, but because he's a tank. His endurance is 8, rank of 8, a courage of 9, fire blast of 10, and skill of 10, so those are really good. On the back here, you have a nice picture of him in his vehicle mode, or in his robot and vehicle mode with his beast armor, which I will show you those when I get him transformed. Anyway, I paid $20.80 for this on Amazon, so it was a good deal. Okay, so here's the directions. It's Tales of the Beast Hunters, Chapter 11, continued from Chapter 10, Deluxe Class Smoke Screen. So this is a picture of him. He's got spinning hyperflux cannon, as you already know. And then here is the little more of a bio, so you can pause that and read it if you want to. And then it is continued in Chapter 12, Deluxe Class Sky Stalker. And yeah, I love it. I really like the Beast Hunters logo, and here's what it looks like inside, which, you know, same thing. So, okay, so here we have Shockwave in his vehicle mode with his beast armor on, which it's soft rubber, so it's, you know, I like his headpiece a lot. I'm gonna show you it. He's got like 2 eyes, a nose, and it's like a giant scorpion, like Scorponok from the movie-ish. But he tabs in these pegs tab in right here to the side, both in robot and vehicle form. These feet have these tabs right here, and these will tab in right here on the top of his foot. So I'm going to set these off to the side. So, continuing with the soft rubber, he's got a lot of soft rubber on him. These are soft rubber, these are soft rubber, and I had a little accident, zoom in. I was transforming him, and this rubber piece got caught, so now there's a little tear in there. So you might want to be careful of that, because now I don't know how long these are going to last. But if you be careful and not tear them like I did, they will do fine. Anyway, here's his hyperflux cannon. All you do is push this in, and it'll spin it. Which I think this is the best one I have seen. It's really nice because it actually looks like it's firing a missile because of the red translucent bit, which is a really nice red. Anyway, it's got nice details. Like here, he's got the gear for the tank wheel and other panel lines that would go with the tank. So this might bother some people, but the shoulders are not symmetrical. This is the shoulder. This is the cannon arm, and his other shoulder is down here for his arm. Another thing that might bother people is that his hand is sticking out there, but it doesn't really bother me that much because, I mean, he's Cybertronian, so he doesn't really have to hide because Cybertronian vehicles don't really have to hide anything. You can't really push this up anymore because the thumb will hit this gray piece right here, so you can't push it up, but I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much, so yeah. Anyway, to transform him, what you want to do is you want to come over here to this cannon arm. You want to untab this, and that'll just tab in here. You want to bring it down like this and move his shoulder out of the way. And then you want to take this piece and push it up, and it'll kind of lock into place. You want to do the same with this side, push it up and lock it into place. Then you want to come around to the bottom, and you want to take this arm and untab it, and then just, this shoulder will kind of slot into place right here. I mean, it won't really slot, but it'll just sit there, so you want to bring this out like that, and just extend the arm like that. Then what you want to do is you want to fold these in, bring this part down, straighten out his arms like this, like that. And you want to turn his head around, and there's his head. Now for a little complicated part, what you want to do is you want to untab this from the legs, and this is a little tricky, so I'll show you how to do that later. Then you want to bring this up, and then this piece is going to slot into this, so about like that. And this piece right here will tab into this little slot on his chest. Then to transform the legs, what you want to do is you want to bring them out like this. Okay, and then you want to bring them down and down. So out, around, and down. And then what you want to do is, these feet are pushed back, so you want to grab it, and these are kind of tight. You want to wiggle it up until it's in line with this back piece right there. The same on this side, there, and then you want to fold his feet up. Then you can just set him down. And here is Shockwave in his robot mode. Now, if you didn't like him in his vehicle mode, you should like him now, because this is the best of the two modes, in my opinion. He's a really cool figure. He's got really nice light piping too. That's really nice. So if you have a good light, stick his head up to the light, and he'll have a nice head, light, eyeball. So if you have seen the show, you know that he has a hose attached to his cannon, so you can do that. What you want to do is you want to bring this up, and then you can pull this out, and then you want to bring this up. Also, these are soft rubber, so whatever. So you want this is put in here like this. You want to grab it out, and it's kind of hard to do. You want to bring this down like that, and then you want to close that back up, push that down, and push that back down. Now, this is going to slot in right to this hole. And these, you kind of want to, I can't push it in like that, so I have to put one in first and then kind of wiggle the other piece in, and I'm afraid I'm going to break it because it is a soft rubber. Okay. So you have it in, and I like that. It looks realistic. I mean, not realistic, but it looks exactly like how he had it in the show. So, yeah, and for articulation, his head can spin all the way around. His arms go up and down like this, rotate at the elbow, bend at the elbow, and his wrist has a little articulation. You go back and forth. Now these shoulder bits can move up and down, which I think that's so you can move the arm up and down, because if you didn't have those, the arm would just be stuck moving that much. You can pretty much do the same articulation with the cannon, but it's going to be hindered because you have the hose on. You can bend it at the elbow and rotate it here. Now, the rubber hose doesn't hinder it at all. It actually, if you push it too far back, it'll just push it back up. So, I mean, that's not too bad. At least it doesn't keep it pulled back. And then for the feet, you've got up and down, and then rotates at the knee, bends at the knee, and he's got a foot pivot. Now, for the hips, it's on a ratchet joint, and that's how far it goes. That's one clip. So that can make some people mad. But, I mean, you can get some really good poses with him if you tried really hard. Because his feet are nice because they have 3 prongs in front and then 2 in back. And then there's a line in there right here. So it's a really good stabilizer. So, yeah. And then these are soft rubber too, and so is his hand, except this is, well, actually, the hand isn't a soft rubber. It looks like soft rubber, but it's hard plastic. So, anyway, these are soft rubber, so you want to be careful with these. All the prongs on his head are soft rubber. These are soft rubber, as I mentioned before. This is soft rubber, so, and I don't know if this is going to tear anywhere anytime soon, because there's a fairly large crease here where it wraps around the thing, so I don't know if that's going to tear. I hope it doesn't. Anyway, to attach his beast armor, what you want to do is you want to bring this one over here and attach this right there. Attach the other one to this peg right here. Get it in there. There we go. And then to attach this, you just fit these pegs into this, these pegs into this hole right there. There's two of them. Just push it in there. There he is with his beast armor, which I actually like this. In vehicle mode, I don't like it so much because it just looks funny. I like it in robot mode because it adds a nice creature-ish thing. So, yeah, as before, these are soft rubber, so they're not pokey or anything. Well, they're pokey, but they won't hurt anybody as if they were plastic. These are soft rubber, so yeah, I'm gonna put these over here. Okay, so to transform him back into his tank mode, what you want to do is you want to bring this hose, come over to this hose and untab that, bring this back tread section up, pull it apart, and then pull this spike up like this. This is a little hard. Sometimes you have to bring this up or around into this. There's a slot right here for this. Oh, jeez. There's a slot right here for this tank tread to go in. So you want to bring this around. And you want to bring it. I'll bring this up in here and then kind of bring it all the way as much as you can, which I don't like this very much because it's hard to get it back in. So, yeah. There we go. So, yeah, there it is back in. And then one thing I don't particularly like is that I think this tread sticks up a little bit more than this one, so I think it hinders this wheel a little bit more because of this being the hose. So I don't particularly like that because, as you can see, it is, if you look at it like that, it is a little bit higher or off the purple bit than this one, so that's a little annoying. Anyway, then you want to bring this down, push them together, and then you can just put that back down for now. What you want to do is you want to turn its head all the way around so it's facing back there. Come around to these legs, come around to the back, put them down like that, and then you want to wiggle this down until it stops. Like so. Then what you want to do is get these arms out of the way and the treads. You want to bring this around, turn it down, and angle it this way so it's like that. Up this, and then down. This is a really tricky part, so I'm going to try to show this to you really good. Can you zoom in, please? So right here, there's a tab. You think it wants to tab in down here, but it actually has to tab in this part right here. There's a slot right here where the end of the peg is gonna go in. So you kind of have to turn a little bit and kind of stiff. Mine at first was really stiff, the first few transformations. So just be careful that you don't break them, because I always think I'm gonna break it when I move the legs since it has the pivot joint. So if you hear that sound, just check to see if you move the legs or something. Then what you want to do is bring this all the way up, bring these down, like this. These, you can have these however you want. You can have them like that, or like that, I guess, but I like just keeping them down. I like to have it kind of almost in line with this piece, just so it looks better. And then what you want to do is you want to bring this up, and then that'll just come in like that and just sit there. So then you want to bring this around and push that back, like, and you pull his arm off. Which, if you pull his arm off, that you can just slot it back in because it's on one of those turn joint things, so it's fine. So you just want to split this, and then this will peg into this part of his cannon, right? there. And then what you want to do is bring it around to the bottom, take this shoulder bit, and see this little indent. You want to bring this over and like that, and it'll kind of sit there. Then what you want to do is you want to do the same thing with the other arm, and just this peg will peg into that hole there, and just push that. And then just bring these spikes up back here, however you want them. I kind of like to leave them kind of pointing up, and then you can have these however you want. You can have them down. I like to have them up because I kind of like the pointy thing. So, and he does roll really good. He's got plastic wheels in here which are treaded fairly nicely. Rolls really good. He's got the wheels back here are pretty good too, I guess. I mean, they hinder a little bit because of the rubber tracks, but it's not that bad. So, yeah, I would really recommend this guy. I picked him up on Amazon for $20.80, free shipping. So, yeah, if you guys haven't picked this guy up, you should as soon as you can because he is a great figure. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be posting another video soon.